Hello, princesses, and welcome back to Not Fit for Print Beauty with me, Rebecca. Today we are here to talk about a new product from Hourglass, namely, one of them I'm holding in my hand here, the new Hourglass Vanish Blush Stick. I have 2 of the 6 shades. It does come in 6 cream to powder formula shades, and each one is $46. Yeah, you heard me right, $46. Not really a surprise from Hourglass. They are pricey and it's a lot of packaging. So we're going to talk all about this. I am hoping that this comes to the Sephora sale. When I last checked, and I've been playing with these for a few days now, they were on the Hourglass site and I've linked them below. But if they come to Sephora, at time of filming, the Sephora sale has just kicked off. So if they come to Sephora in time for that, I will make sure to get that link there and keep checking for you guys, because at $46 a pop, the savings would be nice. So let me just tell you, let's get into this, and I want to talk about the shades and all this good stuff and how they work. I had originally filmed this earlier today with a bunch of other new blushes, and then I was playing with it so much and wearing these particular Hourglass shades all day that I actually scrapped the video, and I'm making these guys their own video because it's a really good product. I haven't been buying a lot of Hourglass lately for a lot of reasons, mostly their powder shades, things like that. I think they've had some work to do, but I really have always loved their blushes, and so I kind of couldn't resist. Pricey as they are, Hourglass is always pricey. They are beautiful, and I want to talk about them. We also are having, though cream blushes are always on the market, of course, we're definitely having a moment this spring, cream, 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 cream. So it might be, if you haven't tried it, if you've been a devotee of your powder blush, and I know I am, of course, but it might be the time to try a cream blush, and these are certainly very good ones. Like I said, I've been playing with them and wearing them all day. Okay, so first of all, we have this probably highly fingerprinted. I just cannot keep the prints off of it. Gorgeous gold casing, as is so common with Hourglass. Now, this is the Vanish Blush Stick, and you have probably seen the Vanish Concealer and the Vanish Stick foundation, and that's all quite similar. There's a glow stick, I believe, too, right? And they're all in this kind of gold triangular packaging, which is a little bit of an intelligence test when you open them up and close them again, because when you open it up and you turn the blush, you have to make sure to turn it back so that it matches so you can close it. And it's kind of hard to get the product down all the way. And let me show you what I've done already. I'm such a klutz. Let me just show you. Let's see if the camera picks this up somehow. I have already gouged it by kind of looking away while closing, and you can't do that here. This is like triangular peg, triangular hole. You've got to do it correctly or you'll gouge your blush. And for such an expensive blush, I really don't want to gouge it. And one time I was able to, yeah, I just did it right there, push it back down. The mechanism could be a little better for $46 each. I'm just saying. Anyway, and it does get a bit fingerprinty, but when you can get it down and do it right, it will click closed. They are beautiful. Like I said, there are 6 shades. I picked up 2. I picked up, the one I'm holding here is Devoted, which is a dusty rose color, which we'll swatch and try on. And I have Sacred, which is kind of a coral peachy color. There's 4 others. They are buildable. They are cream to powder, as I said before. They are vegan, and these are weightless and blur pores. So that's the claim, that it blurs pores, and guess what? I'm finding that's actually quite true. As you see, I'm not wearing any blush right now, so we're going to try one on each cheek. I got 2 cheeks. We might as well, right? You might ask how long these will last. Generally, in my experience, cream blushes don't last quite as long as their powder sisters and brothers. These do. They just kind of get glowier, dewier, and melt into your skin more as they go. I'm going to put these on fresh in this video, but I've washed my face. I was playing with them all day, and I have to say I was more impressed with these blushes 4 hours in than I was when I initially applied them. And I love that you can apply these, you can apply them with a finger, with your fingers, I can't speak English today, with your fingers. You can apply them with a brush. You can apply them with a sponge. So they're very versatile that way. Plus, as Hourglass advertises, this kind of triangular shape kind of fits, as you'll see, it kind of fits the size of your face, and it's really easy to get on. I definitely am in need of a blush right now, so I am going to be happy to put some on, though I might look a bit silly with one on each cheek, as these are definitely different shades. They are also buildable, and I did find that I like these the most when I put on more than I thought I would need. They just kind of blended and became super pretty and lifting. When I put them high up, they're really pretty blushes. That's why I scrapped the video and gave them their own video. Okay, so let's take a look at the 2 of the 6 that I bought. Wish I could have bought all 6 for all of us to look at, but they're $46 each, and I didn't get them on sale. Okay, so first of all, we have, as I said to you, I have Sacred, which is a, let me make sure, yes, this is a coral peach shade, and I want to just show it to you there. There it is in its little triangular form, and here it is on my arm. So beautiful. And I'll show it to you on the cheeks, but I just want to show you here. It just blends out, if you can see that. Look how beautifully, there it is in straight form, and look at it blended out. It just blends out so beautifully, and that's just with my finger. I'll show you that on the cheeks too. And then we have Devoted. I'm checking to make sure I've gotten this right. Yes, there we have Devoted. Oh, I've done it again, folks. See, look, this is something to watch out for. If the camera's going to pick that up, let me leave it till it zooms in there. That is something to watch out. You will gouge. And I pushed the product back in, so there's, darn it. Okay, so here's Devoted, the Dusty Rose color. That's a little bit messed from my closing. And I'm going to put it there, swatching it. It looks like I've been swatching this stuff all day. Look at that. But here's our current swatch of Sacred. And here's Devoted. And I'll also blend it out a little bit so you can take a look at it and see it right there. Such pretty, pretty blushes. Well, we have 2 cheeks. I want to give you an example of how to work these here. So frustrated with myself for gouging that blush. Now, I have on right now, a lot of people ask me, how do you do a cream blush if you've got powder underneath? Because so many of us are using powder bronzers, powder highlighters, setting powder even. I have found these play very well over powder. They did not disturb the powder. And of course, when I had, right now I have the Surratt Dewdrop foundation on, and I haven't even set it. I have some powder bronzer and I have some powder highlighter, so I have a little bit of a combo going on. I promise you it won't lift it. I've been playing with this stuff all day. And of course, just over complete liquid, it's fine, and you can powder over it if you want, maybe even with a finishing powder. Okay, so let's just get to this here. We have Sacred, our coral peach. Let me just show you what I mean. So you just draw the stripes on like I just did there, and you have a few different ways that you can do this. You can do it with a brush like this Refer 24 and just kind of blend, blend, blend. But I think there's honestly no substitute for exactly what Hourglass says, and they do suggest just going ahead and using your hand. And I just want to show you how this builds and the fact that it doesn't blur. I'm really actually quite impressed with these blushes. So let me do it again and do a little bit Aunt Sally, or Adam Ant if you remember, if you're a child at all of the 80s. Okay, so I'm just doing a little bit too much, but on purpose, because I just want to show you how the flesh looks as it kind of wears in. And the thing is, I was playing with these so much today that I had so much on that at first it was just too much. But then I looked in the mirror hours later and it just became this really pretty, dewy flush. These are lovely little products. So I just want to show you that and how this plays out. Again, if you would rather use a brush, a nice dense brush, you can do that. Either synthetic or what I have here, undyed goat hair, which plays really well with cream products. And just look at how that just soaks into the skin. Now let's go ahead and try my Devoted that I have gouged here a few times. Honestly. Okay, so we're going to go once, twice, and I will just do what Hourglass says because it's my favorite, just using this, but go ahead and use a sponge. Go ahead and use a dense brush. A powder brush would not work, but obviously that's not going to move cream. And let's do this a little more. I'm finding from my playing with it today that the more I load on, the more I build it, the happier it is. It really likes, it advertises itself as a buildable product, and it really likes to be built up. So now I have one color on each cheek. This cheek Devoted and this cheek Sacred. Good thing I bought two. I only have two cheeks. But I really wanted to oversaturate to just kind of show you how it just kind of, it looks like I just went for a run on a hot day, you know? I don't go for runs anymore on hot days, but if I were to, turn that mirror away, if I were to, as you see, it just kind of flushes your skin and brings this light to you. I know I'm looking a little uneven now because I have different shades on, but just to give you the idea, it's just a really pretty, sophisticated and youthful glow, and I'm really super into it. Like I said, yes, they're pricey at $46, but let's hope that we can find them on a sale for you guys, because if you are a cream blush fan, and there's a lot of good cream blushes out there, but if you are, I think you would really enjoy having this in your collection. So tell me what you're thinking about it. Are you upset with Hourglass right now? Are you buying Hourglass blushes? Are you looking for these on the sale? Are you thinking they're too expensive? Are you thinking you have one to rival it? Let me know all of your thoughts. I love hearing them. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I sure hope you did. And if you haven't already done so, please think about subscribing to my channel and helping me build up this community. I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.